Today I'm going to be playing another Patreon deck. This one is from Mollymauk. So this is an aggressive rogue deck. Of course, we want to abuse Secret Passage. We've got a nice stealth package because those cards are good. But the thing that makes this deck unique is that we're playing Whirlkick Master and Shitty Sophomore. And to support the Whirlkick Master, we're playing some combo cards that you don't typically see. Things like Defias Ringleader, SI7 Agent, Evil Miscreant. So it's an aggro rogue deck that's more focused on combo cards. Something I hadn't really considered until now is that Whirlkick Master actually gets a lot better with this expansion because Rogue got Wand Thief, Brain Freeze, and Coerce, all of which are pretty solid combo cards, certainly better than, you know, Necreum Apothecary and Kidnapper. So yeah, I think this card definitely got better. Now, my first impression of the deck is that maybe I want to put actual Brain Freezes in the deck, maybe even a Coerce in the deck, but for now we're going to play it as is. Shaman.
Time ends now. Watch your back.
I actually don't know. Am I supposed to keep Secret Passage off the mulligan? Definitely not keeping Defias Ringleader without coin. Looking at stats for a similar deck, Secret Passage is not great off the mulligan. And I think it's probably worse in this deck. Since we play like Whirlkick Master, Miscreant, Shitty Sophomore. We don't need to generate cards, or we're not as desperate to generate cards. So Secret Passage is probably a little less good in this list. Trick Totem. Two mana 0/1. I probably do want to kill it though. If nothing else, it's a totem. Then it looks like my next... Oh, maybe not Greyheart Sage this turn. Almost. Shimmerfly's pretty decent. Guardian, Og Merchant. I guess he could still just be Totem Shaman. That doesn't necessarily mean anything. This turn's a bit awkward. I think I might trade and play Bloodfin Raptor. It's probably too early to use Secret Passage. I'll see what I get out of this. Maybe it's playable. Animal Companion would have been sick there. Scrap Shot only buffs beasts, right? I don't play any beasts, unfortunately. That is a cute totem he's got over there. Man, this hand is awkward. I can use one of my combo minions to activate the other. That's probably going to end up being the play. This could be a Secret Passage, could be a Hero Power. I mean, I am pretty interested in getting this Divine Shield totem off the board. But can I really Hero Power here? Maybe I can. My hand is so awkward. Maybe I just don't mind delaying for a couple turns. And I probably just instantly lose the game if I let him Totemic Reflect that totem. Am I scrap-shotting that totem? Maybe. Scrap shot and then I can play my Wand Thief. Could SI7 Agent with my dagger, but the SI7 Agent's pretty hard to combo. Combustion's kind of expensive, but it might be good against Totem Shaman, because it's such a board-focused deck. Magic Trick, I have no clue how good that card is in Rogue. Probably pretty good. Arcane Breath, I'll never have the dragon, but 1 mana deal 2 is okay. I think it's probably Combustion. Next turn is maybe just Combustion and then Miscreant or SI7 Agent. Or if there's nothing to combust, maybe I play the secret passage. No, I'd probably go SI plus Miscreant before I would do that. So Combustion SI7 agent clears here. Is that good? It's probably good. You want to keep the totems off the board, right? Did he overload here? Looks like he did. He made himself quite a board over there. So the plays here are Flybooter Miscreant or just Secret Passage. What am I hoping to do if I play Secret Passage? Probably not much I'm really looking forward to, so let's just do this. Kobold Lackey's really good, Goblin Lackey's really good. I got two pretty shitty lackeys. Vendetta, I played my mage spell. Might still be Vendetta though. I have another Wand Thief. I guess it's not that easy to activate the Vendetta. But with this hand I probably don't need a Dirty Tricks either. Probably don't really need a Sinister Strike. I guess I'm gonna take the Vendetta. 2/5, sick. Well, his board is kinda scary, but not that scary. I've managed to board control hard enough that it doesn't really matter that much what he does here. I should be able to deal with it. Really, didn't make a totem first. Okay, fair enough. Those new ones have rush too, don't they? That's scary. Bunch of 5/5s. I think 10 of this definitely goes face, right? I have Vendetta, Eviscerate. I'm still dead if I Vendetta Eviscerate. This isn't looking great. The thing is, I just don't know how often Secret Passage really helps, but I guess it's what I have to play. Maybe I could go Sky Pirate Eviscerate Secret Passage. I'd have 4 mana. Try to hit like Cold Bloods or something. I think this is the way to play it. Cold Blood's good, Eviscerate's good. Nothing's playable here, right? Maybe he'll forget how much power his weapon has. He knew how to count to 13. Alright, let's talk about this deck a little bit. So far I'm 2-4 with it. I don't necessarily think the deck is terrible, but given my initial stats, it could definitely be improved. So the first thing I notice is that we're not playing Backstab, which is probably not good. Backstab is just really good in general, and in this list in particular, like we want combo activators, right? Backstab is a really good combo activator. It's a good spell burst activator, so we definitely want to be playing Backstab. Other than Backstab, I want to look at some of the combo cards. I said earlier, Brain Freeze is definitely a card I'm interested in playing. Kind of similar to Backstab. It's just a good activator for stuff, and it's a combo card itself. Kind of interested in playing Coerce. Similar decks to this make pretty good use of Sap. Coerce looks like it could be good. Edwin. I think if we drop the curve, Edwin's probably pretty reasonable. But Edwin's not necessary. Another card we could play maybe is Hooked Scimitar, just another good combo card. What else is there? Oh, I'm pretty interested in playing Infiltrator Lillian as well. Just a really solid stealth card, good enabler for the Ash Tongue Slayer and the Greyheart Sage. So that's a lot of cards I want to add. It was 2 Backstabs, Lillian, probably 2 Brain Freeze, and then I guess we're probably not going to have room for Scimitar, maybe 1 Coerce. So let's see. I think Bloodsail Flybooter is probably one of the worst cards in the deck. It does give you a lot of stuff to activate combos, but I think Backstab just does that better. And also we're not really concerned with the Flybooter giving us more stuff in hand, because we already play Secret Passage, Wand Thief, Whirlkick Master obviously, Miscreant, Greyheart Sage, Shifty Sophomore. I think we actually already have too many things that generate resources. So for that reason, I think I want to cut the Miscreants as well. Good card, but I didn't feel like I was ever running out of value. So Brain Freezes in that slot maybe. The next card I'm interested in cutting is probably either SI7 Agent or Defias Ringleader. SI7 Agent is a good combo card, but like it's pretty expensive with Whirlkick Master. So I think I want to cut those and maybe like 1 Coerce, 1 Lillian. Or maybe Edwin now at this point. The curve is getting pretty low. I added 2 Brain Freeze, 2 Backstab. Although it looks like our curve is still higher than more standard stealth rogues, and they don't play Edwin, or at least the list I'm looking at doesn't. So maybe we're fine without Edwin. I am a little concerned that maybe we could use like another 1-drop. Nothing really stands out that I want to play. If I was going to add another 1-drop, it would probably be Pharaoh Cat, but we'll see if we actually need it.
Valera versus Garrosh. Victory or death.
Watch your back.
I think I'm supposed to keep 1 Sage and then mulligan for a stealth minion. Pretty terrible hand. Hey, there we go. Now I have a good hand. Don't whirlwind me, please. It's just amazing how good of a draw this Worgen Infiltrator was. My hand went from dog shit to pretty good really quick. I wouldn't have attacked with this if I picked up another Greyheart Sage, but otherwise, let's get that 2 in. Sword and board. So the question here is, do I backstab my Greyheart Sage so I can cold blood it? I wish I could just freeze his face, but can't, unfortunately.
So many options.
I guess I could just go like Whirlkick Master plus Wand Thief. I'd be pretty likely to have cold blood targets for next turn. That's probably the play. Probably the responsible play. I have another cold blood, holy shit. Add a random mage spell to your hand. I probably like 5 mana deal 5 more than that.
Astonishing.
I will be your death.
He did play sword and board, so maybe he can't deal with the Whirlkick. Probably should have positioned better against Reaper Scythe, but whatever. I have 17 damage in my hand if I actually get to play all of it. It's pretty silly. Can you stop emoting me, please? Play your cards. Yeah, kill my 1/2. God, why does my hand suck so much? Well, I think this is a backstab my own minion turn. Actually, I could like freeze my 1/2 and then just play 1 cold blood. Or I could backstab my 1/2 and then make this thing have 11 power, and then if he wants to kill it, he has to eat another 11. He wouldn't be able to shield slam it. He wouldn't be able to brawl. He could blade storm it, I guess. I don't even know if that deck plays blade storm. Fuck you, warrior. Eat 11.
This will break you.
I didn't think he'd be able to shield slam it. That's very sad. Brain Freeze is pretty good at killing this, if I can draw anything playable. Shitty Sophomore is probably the best draw in my deck here, I guess. Lillian is good as well. Actually, Lillian's probably just better than Sophomore. Ashtongue Slayer's pretty shit. But I'm gonna play it because it's a 3/2. And he has to respect it because I have another Cold Blood in my hand.
You are too late. His return is nigh.
I could backstab Coerce that, but I think I'd rather just draw things that help my game plan. Wait, the bomb doesn't go off here? Cast when drawn. This replaces your hand. Interesting.
A cruel fate awaits you in the ashes.
Doesn't look like I'm gonna have mana to redagger next turn. That was a pretty good secret passage. I got 2 things in play and added resources to my hand. Looks pretty likely that I can get this cold blood damage in. Looks like a sophomore Coerce.
What could be in here?
Maybe I just backstab this thing, actually. What is there to backstab in that deck? Horde Pillager, maybe?
So many options.
I just feel like there's so few backstab targets. I probably should have done some math here on hitting him with the dagger, but it doesn't look like it would have given me lethal.
Look what I found.
This is our time.
Definitely playing a Defias Ringleader. Question is, second Defias or Spy Mistress? Spy Mistress is probably better.
I wonder. Home in the here we go.
Seems like there's just actually a decent chance that Spy Mistress can hit him in the face next turn, which might be what I need for lethal. I like these bombs so far. This one can go face, please. That'd be great. Is he whirlwinding or something? Blade Storm. Well, I've only got 10 damage, so if he armors up, I don't have lethal.
Here we go. Yeah, beat.
I do still have a Whirlkick Master in the deck. So I don't think I want to eviscerate here. And like if I draw another eviscerate, I have mana to play it anyway. This is maybe worse if I wanted to go like secret passage next turn. I don't know. This eviscerate is probably always going face. Maybe it was fine to just play it here. Pros and cons. He does have a Galakron in his hand that he can use to gain 5 armor. But then he gives up his armor up hero power. It's probably worth playing at this point if he doesn't have a better play though. Just armor up and then gain 5. He misses, what, 2.5 hero powers? I don't know if this game is lasting that much longer. Looks like he came to the same conclusion I did. I wish he hadn't, but looks like he did. I'm showing 8. I have 9 in hand, so I need 1 damage for lethal here. And that's it. Get fucked. Priest, huh?
I foresaw this encounter. Watch your back.
1-2 curve. Brain Freeze is okay against Sethic Veilweaver, but probably not a keep off the mulligan. Okay. Not sad to see the Brain Freeze picked up. Question is, do I coin out the second 1-drop here? Probably not. Coin offers my deck a lot of flexibility, and maybe even just next turn directly with the Brain Freeze.
Deal with him. Nightfall.
Maybe I'm playing too slow with my coin. But it kind of seems like if I coin out the Worgen, I don't really have a follow-up anyway. What the fuck is this? Well, I'm probably happy to be playing Coerce. Jeez, do I secret passage here? Seems kind of shit, but I probably do. Value. Kidnapper is probably pretty good, actually. Magic Trick is cheap. So Holy Nova or Breath of the Infinite are the obvious nightmares here. If he doesn't have those, I think this is pretty easy. Well, he does heal for a lot here. Maybe I shouldn't say pretty easy. Oh, Ambush is pretty appealing. I do have a Coerce and a Kidnapper, though. But, like, the other cards kind of suck. Let's go Ambush plus 1-drop here. Oh wait, I actually forgot I had this Whirlkick Master in play. This is probably still the play, though. Ambush. So I probably want to Backstab Brain Freeze this. Backstab is my activator for Kidnapper next turn, but that's probably fine. I have the Coerce anyway. It's kind of shitty. I guess I'm just eviscerating his face. Maybe pretty good. God, I have so much removal. Why can't I just have damage?
The end begins. All right, who's this?
It's gonna be at 17. I have 4, 8, 10, 11. Probably have to kill the water bearer here. Okay, let's coerce it. Does Spellbender do anything? Can deflect a penance. Oh, it can deflect a grave rune, maybe? That could end up being pretty solid.
Here we go. Yep, do
I don't have a Kidnapper activator right now. Could have kept this maybe, but I do have the ambush thing in play anyway. Ambush that, I have 4 from hand. This kills my biggest thing. I've got lethal.
Here we go.
Nice. Still had 2 more coerces in my hand. Jeez. After making some updates to Mollymauk's list, I ended up going 7-3 with it, which was very solid. The backstabs I definitely like. The brain freezes, I'm pretty sure I like these quite a bit. And Infiltrator Lillian, I think, is just a good enough card that it goes in the deck. The only change I was iffy about was the Coerce. It's definitely pretty good in some matchups, but it's pretty bad in others. So I'd say it's probably a meta-dependent card. If I was up against a ton of Pure Paladin, I'd probably even want 2 of these. But against pretty much everything else, Coerce isn't a great option. I do think at this point the deck is perhaps lacking 1-drops. So maybe I would cut the Coerce for whatever the best 1-drop is. Probably Pharaoh Cat. Maybe, I don't know, like Argent Squire's good with Cold Blood or something. Maybe Blazing Battle Mage. Probably the Pharaoh Cat, though, is what I would lean toward. Or actually, maybe South Sea Deckhand. Probably South Sea Deckhand. At this point, I think I'm pretty satisfied with the list. The real question is, like, is there really a point to playing Shitty Sophomore and Whirlkick Master instead of just a more typical aggro stealth rogue list? The answer is probably not. So any upgrades you could make to the deck would probably just be shifting it away from that into a more meta list. But I will say that the Whirlkick Master actually performed pretty well, so maybe this is a reasonable take on the deck.